Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Google plans to block election ads post-polls, while Nvidia's dominance prompts B of A to boost EPS estimates. Lucid stock offering highlights Saudi funding reliance, and Intuitive Surgical surpasses earnings expectations. SolarEdge faces a downgrade from Guggenheim amid European market concerns, as Google promotes Prabhakar Raghavan to chief technologist. Despite muted PC demand leading Goldman Sachs to cut Intel's earnings estimates, the company's shares rise. CSX is under SEC review for accounting errors, and Cheniere Energy nears the launch of its Texas LNG export operation with regulatory approval. Stay tuned after this short ad break for an in-depth look at these stories and more. Google plans to block election ads on its platforms after polls close on November 5, 2024, to prevent misinformation. This policy was introduced in 2020 to reduce confusion as vote counting continues. Meta platforms will also restrict new political ads during the campaign's final week.
Nvidia's dominance in a $400 billion sector has led Bank of America Securities to raise its earnings per share estimates for 2025 to $2.87, for 2026 to $4.47, and for 2027 to $5.67. The firm also increased Nvidia's stock price target from $165 to $190, citing strong free cash flow generation and growing enterprise partnerships with companies like Accenture, ServiceNow, and Microsoft.
Lucid Group shares dropped after breaking important moving averages following the announcement of a stock offering to raise $1.67 billion. The company depends significantly on Saudi funding and is still unprofitable, even though sales are increasing. Analysts have mixed opinions, with some recommending selling and others maintaining their current stance.
Intuitive Surgical's third-quarter non-GAAP earnings per share were $1.84, beating expectations by 20 cents. Revenue was $2.4 billion, a 17.2% increase from the previous year, exceeding forecasts by $30 million. The company installed 379 Da Vinci surgical systems, bringing the global total to 9,539 systems as of September 2024.
SolarEdge Technologies shares dropped 4.6% after Guggenheim downgraded them to sell. This decision was due to competition from Chinese suppliers in Europe and potential market share loss to Tesla's Powerwall 3 in the U.S. The company also faces a $350 million repayment next year, which could reduce cash liquidity below $300 million by the third quarter.
Google's Senior Vice President, Prabhakar Raghavan, has been appointed Chief Technologist. Nick Fox will head the knowledge and information teams. This leadership change comes as Google faces antitrust cases in the U.S. and European Union over alleged unfair practices in web search and online advertising markets.
Intel stock rose by 1.4% even though Goldman Sachs reduced its earnings forecast because of weak demand for personal computers. Analyst Toshiya Hari lowered Intel's 2025 and 2026 earnings per share estimates by 7%, pointing to a slow recovery in the PC and field programmable gate array sectors, while keeping a sell rating and a $21 target price.
CSX Corporation announced it got a subpoena from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission about previous accounting mistakes and non-financial metrics. The company is fully cooperating. Even though these errors were corrected, CSX's shares dropped 6% after disappointing third-quarter results in a weak trucking market.
Cheniere Energy is preparing to produce its first liquefied natural gas from an expansion project in Corpus Christi, Texas. The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission has approved a supply line for operation, allowing LNG transfer to storage and export. The facility targets 10 million metric tons annually by the end of the year. Thanks for tuning into the Daily Business and Finance Show. Stay informed, stay ahead. Join us next time for more insights that drive your success. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Good night for now, until we cross paths again tomorrow. This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.